A warm welcome to you all. Without further delay, we are pleased to introduce your new manager.
Can we have another picture, please?
Hello everyone, great to be with you, and this is the scene here in Southern California at Dignity Health Sports Park. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season group stage action coming right up for you. It is Manchester United versus Barcelona.
Well, thanks, Derek. Now it's time to see whether this initial fitness training and development of tactics has been successful. Will there be any change of formations? These games are great to assess how these teams are evolving.
Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea stands between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Offside by a fraction. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Frenkie de Jong plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And operating in attack today, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Advantage Manchester United. Scott McTominay. Pogba has it. Well, it's always intriguing when a new manager arrives in the technical area. Stuart, will the Champions League be in their future?
Well, they've brought him in to get the best out of some very talented players. But unless he does get that Champions League football, as you said, he'll be under a bit of pressure.
Pogba taking charge defensively. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Given away by Busquets. Paul Pogba. Real chance. And just failing to bend the run enough. And the flag has been raised. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time around?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Excellent ball over the top. Pogba might want this. And cleared away. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. An important interception. McTominay, Bruno Fernandes, and Rashford might be able to set up the chance. Well, I must say it did look so promising, but the flag is raised. Offside the verdict, Stuart.
Well, he's just too eager there. It's the right run, but he's made it too early.
Dembele. Oh, it might be. And diving to thwart him. Well, opting for the short corner. Dembele. Will it happen for them? And a fine stop. Bruno Fernandes. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Ronaldo at the ready. Clattered away. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. Well, the attack lacked a little bit of oomph. Dembele. Pedri. Aubameyang. On to Jordi Alba. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Getting in there to intercept. Alex Telles. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. And the danger's still on. Rashford can be problematic for opposing defenders. Very alert defending to cut off the supply.
Well, the stats don't lie. It's been very tense and an even battle so far, but neither side has played with enough quality to pose a real threat going forward, and that needs to change.
Robbed them. Marcus Rashford. Intelligent threaded pass here. Not to be this time. Sergio Busquets. Oh, he's lost possession. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
And Barca get the ball moving once more. How will they react? Ronald Araujo. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Fati. Getting forward. It needs an accurate cross. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, a more than satisfactory performance from Ronaldo in the first half, Stuart.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
Oh, it might be. And diving to thwart him. Oh, he's lost possession. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And the ball moving again, advantage United, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns here. Scott McTominay. It's with Alex Telles. Bruno Fernandes. It's with McTominay. Not a bad pass it was. De Jong. Dembele. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Well, the back pages and social media chock full of transfer rumours, but there does appear to be something behind this. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him, so we should know pretty soon where his future lies.
Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Pedri. This looks interesting. Pedri. A chance to whip it in. Well, they keep the ball moving. Pedri. Can he make it count? The save was a good one. So making the substitution now. Delivering it. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And then the movement and finish just makes it look so easy. That's a really good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-all.
Please return to your vehicle immediately. Thank you.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Encouraging stuff from United. Sancho. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, no problems defensively. McTominay. Alex Telles. Great block. So a throw in here. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, fancy footwork. And there's the feed into the box. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Oh, he's given it away. Pogba. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Time for a change then.
Number 25, coming onto the pitch. Number 9, Memphis Depay.
Adama. De Jong. In possession, Adama. Well, no stopping him. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Well, thumped clear. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Pedri. And dispossessed. More than decent this from United. Ronaldo. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Samuel Umtiti. Now Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. De Jong. Depay. Playing with purpose and control. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Frenkie de Jong. And Depay on the ball. De Jong. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? But quick thinking defensively. And the counter looks on here, options available. Effective challenge.
Well, you can hear these Barca fans driving their team forward. Are we going to have a dramatic finish here?
Perfectly positioned to take it away. They might be able to get in now. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And so into the final 5 minutes. De Jong. Dembele. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect, and it's a very tidy finish because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Time is against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Now, can they create something? Opportunity here. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So back underway at 3-1. It is to be a throw-in. De Jong. And there's the final whistle. The grim news from the Manchester United point of view is that United haven't picked up anything from this game.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
All in all, sensational stuff from Memphis Depay. Really hit the high notes in this one.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
might be. And diving to thwart him. Oh, he's lost possession. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Can he make it count? The save was a good one. Delivering it. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level. De Jong. Dembele. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. Opportunity here. Oh, a moment of pure class. Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just? Well, hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. The venue for this match is BC Place in Vancouver. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robb. And we have more live action from the pre-season second group stage. It's Palmeiras, versus Manchester United.
Well, Derek, both teams want to get to the knockout stage, so we'll be looking for 3 points here today. And it may be pre-season, but there's still silverware on offer, and that will give them confidence going forward into the new campaign.
Well, it wasn't a taxing save. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Perfect challenge. There's a slide rule pass. To take the lead. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
To chase. Oh, a superb save. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Has a go. And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, just watch this again. It's a really good goal, but it's no surprise, is it? They've been in complete control here.
Well, a second goal for them here. They know they need to stop him. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Shaw. Tremendous ball played through, and Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed. And still an opportunity. Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So on with the game again. United in charge. The scoreline threatening to get ugly. Shaw. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, good vision. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Well, space for them here. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
Well, United have certainly controlled the ball, as you can see. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Bruno Fernandes. Rashford, in with a chance. Just when we thought the goal would arrive, the grim reality hitting off target.
Well, he never looked in full control, did he? That's a poor finish.
And yellow it is, a booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Teammate in support. Not the best clearance. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. The cross is on. And reading it absolutely superbly. And blocked for now. He's protecting it effectively. Manchester United throw in here. Fred. Not the pass he had in mind. And fed forwards. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. On a time for composure on the ball. Slipshod passing. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Diogo Dalot. Harry Maguire now. Matic. Here is Fred. Untidy, Matic. Oh, good play this. And a timely intervention. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it fizzled out. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Chance here. He can't hold on to it. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders.
Well, his skill level to go past defenders and get shots away has been excellent today. The only surprise, he's just got the one goal.
Well, the keeper reacted magnificent. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Has a go. And another one! 2 quick goals. Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout? Tremendous ball played through, and Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed, and still an opportunity. Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half.
Ronaldo, to be replaced by number 21,
Fred. They couldn't maintain possession. And it's gone behind for the corner. Who can they pick out? Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Trying to pick out a teammate. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Maguire. Matic on the ball. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
He could pick out a teammate. On and on he goes. The defender doing his job. Disappointing pass. Can he take the chance? Oh, great block. Rashford. Shot attempted. And the keeper stretching to deny him.
substitution for the visitors.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Playing it in. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Just the clearance that was called for. Rashford. Fred. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Getting in there to intercept.
Substitution for the visitors. Coming off the pitch. Number 31,
Fred. An inability to keep hold of the ball there.
Number 27,
Can they convert? Couldn't quite hang on. Well, the defending not the best here. And a goal kick will be next. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Fred, spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. 20 minutes to go in this one. Crossing possibilities. However, nothing comes of it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Maguire. Now with Rashford. Marcus Rashford. Promising looking ball. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Committed challenge. And a good-looking ball. And quite simply wide of the target. Interception to snuff out the danger. Good looking ball. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Well, as we approach full time in this one, Stuart, no escaping the conclusion that United are bossing this.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. And options in the centre. And played to the front post. A goal! We're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its finest!
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match.
Substitution for the visitors.
Dangerous looking attack. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Good work to win it back high up the pitch. A poor cross, all things considered. Not a great pass. And there it is, the final whistle. It's a Manchester United victory.
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, he gets through so much work as well as finishing, Edinson Cavani. Just tell us what you saw from the Uruguayan.
Well, it's a good performance. He worked hard, played well and scored a goal. And his team won. What more could you ask for?
Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Ronaldo! Magnificent finishing from one of the world's best. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Has a go. And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout? Tremendous ball played through, and Ronaldo just needs to remain level-headed. And still an opportunity. Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. Trying to pick out a teammate. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good
Shot attempted. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Rashford. Fred. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. And quite simply wide of the target. And options in the centre. And played to the front post. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Dangerous looking attack. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper...
Well, I must say, it's always a joy to be in this particular city, Vancouver, and this particular venue, BC Place. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we have pre-season action to bring you with the final group stage game just moments away. It is Manchester United up against Real Sociedad.
Well, both these teams will be looking for a strong finish to the group stages here today in what has been a really good tournament so far. Certainly the quality of the football has been excellent. Just hope that's the case again today.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. David De Gea stands between the posts. Eric Bailly starts with Victor Lindelof in central defence. Marcus Rashford starts with Jadon Sancho on the flanks. And the front pair, Cristiano Ronaldo, starts together with Marcus...
Big moment here, Derek.
Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Well, I must say there was plenty of competition for the signature of Marcelo, but they've got their man, and it's his debut today. What do you expect to see from him, Stuart?
Well, I'd be looking at his positional play today. Is he going to make the right decisions when to tuck in, when to get tight to his winger, and when to pass players on? If he gets those right, he'll have a good game, because on the ball, he's an excellent talent.
Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee. You can just see him testing it out every now and then. At the moment, though, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. It's going to be United's free kick. Bruno Fernandes. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Porto. Options in the middle. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Jadon Sancho. It's a weighted pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it petered out. Rashford. Cristiano Ronaldo. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
Fred. And unable to keep possession. Carlos Fernandes. Might really be able to trouble them here. Rafinha. Silva. Well, able to close down the shot. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Moving the ball effectively. Wasteful from United. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And it's come off the keeper. Wan-Bissaka. He'll have a go here. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Rashford. Promising possession, this. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Zaldua. Rafinha. On to Porto. On the ball, Zaldua. Rafinha. Porto. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. Now sending it in. Not the best clearance. Well, nothing comes of it. Scott McTominay. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now they have the ball back. Oyarzabal. Good looking ball. That's well blocked. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not away completely. Off the post and back in play. And space to cross it. Zaldua. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. On the ball, Zaldua. Well, space if he goes inside. Every pass hitting its target. Oyarzabal. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. Firing it towards goal, and still a chance. For good defending, clattered out of there. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Scott McTominay. In possession, Marcelo. Bruno Fernandes. And it might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort.
Well, as you can see from those stats, they're just not creating enough. They need to play at a quicker tempo, get the ball into the danger area and get more players in the box. Make the opposition have to defend it.
Well, reports abound in the sports blogs and tabloids and on the internet that Spurs may be about to get an exciting new squad addition, Stuart.
Yes, Derek, the figure we've been hearing is around about £35 million, which I believe is a good offer for a player with his kind of talent. It's just a case of whether Wolves find it acceptable. We should know over the next couple of days.
And teammates to play it to. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Ayen Munoz. It's with Oyarzabal. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Scott McTominay. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. Rashford. And he might be through here. It has to be, surely. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And into the last 30 minutes now. That's part of his game, holding the ball up and waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. And a goal kick given. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Scott McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. Intelligent threaded pass here. Wan-Bissaka. That's a nice looking ball. And still dangerous. Ronaldo. Happy to take on the shot. And a body in the way. Perfect tackle. Alexander Sørloth. Getting in there to take it away. And a chance for him on the flank. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Good work to win the ball back by United.
Well, there it is. United haven't had as much of the ball, but that won't bother them because when they win it in deep areas, they've got forward with pace and...
Ronaldo! Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Played over. And a time for calm on the ball. Really good high press. Rashford. Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
Number 10, Marcus Rashford, to be replaced by number 6, Paul Pogba.
Alexander Sørloth. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Pretty simple save for David De Gea. Mikel Merino. It's with Oyarzabal. They've won back possession. Can they hit on the break? Oh, showing excellent vision. And still a chance. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, that save has just about kept them in this. But they need to create chances of their own and quickly if they're to get a result here.
He's found a pocket of space. In search of space. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, still pressing for a goal here. And a useful cross. Superb block. And the referee blows for full time. Positives for Manchester United. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Rashford, and he might be through here. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Ronaldo! Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And it is substitution time. Rashford. Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. After months of speculation, the deal is finally done, and we're just minutes away from seeing his debut. Can he live up to the hype? Well, hello to you from a city that's always a joy to visit, Vancouver. We're at BC Place for this game. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from the semi-final stage of this pre-season tournament coming up for you. It's Atletico Madrid taking on Manchester United.
Well, we're now down to the final four, Derek. It's been a great tournament up to now. Good preparation for the upcoming season, and both teams would love to get to the final in a few days' time to cap it all off.
Matic. Maguire. Manchester United keep the ball. Advantage. Bale. Bruno Fernandes. Given away by Manchester United. Well, David De Gea has figured prominently on the back pages in recent days, taking on his old club, and Stuart, different players react to that in different ways.
Well, Derek, I always found it difficult playing against my old clubs, especially Arsenal. I just felt so strange. It might well be the same for him today, hopefully not.
Matic. Sancho now. It's a fine United move in the making. Marcelo. Well, not a great cross, making the goalkeeper's job rather easy. Griezmann. Well, the tackle vivacious from Varane. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Well, being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. And he did well to cut it out. Well, here it is, one of the big stories. Gareth Bale making his debut for his new club. Stuart, what should we expect? Well, he was eager to have a go, but it didn't work out for him. And he's broken free. Well, what an opportunity that was.
Well, that's a great chance to open the scoring. It's a poor effort in the end.
Marcelo. This is Nemanja Matic. Onto Ronaldo. And just too much height on the shot. Jimenez. Now Jimenez. Well, possession ceded.
Well, United very much in control over the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable.
Oh, Stewart, opportunity here. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Who can they pick out? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Danger averted for now. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Yeah, that's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Bale. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Playing it in. Well, no problems defensively. Wan-Bissaka. This is Varane. Scott McTominay. Rafael Varane. Matic on the ball. Well, they keep passing away. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Bale. Wan-Bissaka. No nonsense clearance. Wan-Bissaka. Magnificent defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they take advantage of the situation? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Played in by Griezmann. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Oh, a nice-looking pass. To take the lead. His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. Well, they fancy a short one. Delivering it into the box. Taking care of business defensively here. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Back in action then. Let's see if Atletico, having conceded, can wipe out that last goal. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Griezmann. Now Jimenez. Suarez. And return to Koke. And the keeper diving to thwart him. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. He's driven in the corner and clears his lines. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And just too much height on the shot. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Bale. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Can they forge ahead? To take the lead. His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value. Suarez. And return to Koke. And the keeper diving to thwart him. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. The second half underway, United with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Matic. Excellent challenge. Marcos Llorente. Griezmann. Strong but fair tackle. Losing possession here. Rafael Varane. Maguire. Well, I think we had a feeling this transfer was going to go through. Thomas Lemar has completed his move to PSG.
Yeah, that price I think is value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say.
Well, couldn't bend his run and the flag went up. And here's a change now for Atletico. Oh, that's an interesting pass. It might still be problematic. He's blocked it. Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Hermoso. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Griezmann. Oh, could be. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
It is an Atletico substitution. Trying to deliver it accurately. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, threat over for now. Excellent defending. Mateus Cunha. Oh, great vision. Big opportunity. Not to be for him. He went for power over placement.
Well, you're right. He decided to go for the power, which in the end he couldn't control. He'll be furious with himself. That's a big miss.
And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And here's a change now for Atletico. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. That's very effective use of advantage in favour of Atletico. He's got to kick it away. Breaking at pace. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Atletico might fancy their chances from this position. Crossing possibilities. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Gareth Bale. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Koke. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. It is an Atletico substitution. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Can't miss, surely. Really top-class goalkeeping from Jan Oblak. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean header there.
Cristiano Ronaldo coming onto the pitch. Number 21, Edinson Cavani.
Rashford. United might be able to cash in. Oh, fancy footwork. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Now sending it in. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of.
Well, as you can see, United have dominated possession in the last 15 minutes, and you sense another goal is coming. They are really looking to finish it off now.
Delivered into the box, and an effective clearance. Rashford. Can he finish them off? Well, he probably should have done, but couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that's a wasteful finish. I just hope he won't be regretting that come the end of the game.
And here's a change now for Atletico.
Number 16,
Well, every second must seem rather like a minute if you're a United fan. They're almost there, almost over the line. Stuart, what have you made of their performance today?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Atletico Madrid know they're not going to get too many more chances. Time is a factor. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. High quality defending. Cavani. Here's Mata. Disappointing for United to give it away like that. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Reinildo. How about the cross? Felix. Herrera. Well, tremendous block. Dangerous looking attack. Running with the ball confidently. And beating the defender. And Koke in the vicinity. And up for grabs off the keeper. The referee blows for full time and Manchester United go marching on to the final.
Well, it was far from easy at times. They'll certainly know they've been in a match today, but these are the sort of games you have to get through if you want to win silverware. They've done that, and now they can turn their attention to that final. What a game that should be.
Suarez. And return to Koke. And the keeper diving to thwart him. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Griezmann. Oh, could be. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Can't miss, surely. Really top-class goalkeeping from Jan Oblak. Hello everyone, not too far from some of the great attractions in the Los Angeles area. We're at Dignity Health Sports Park in Southern California. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And we have action from the pre-season final just seconds away. It is Manchester United versus Barcelona.
Well, it's been a fabulous tournament. Great hospitality, wonderful fans, good quality football, and to make things even better, you've been happy, Derek. Let's hope the final keeps that smile on your face.
Excellent vision. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Well, Manchester United have chosen this particular shape. David De Gea stands between the posts. Rafael Varane plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, Derek, there's a chance here.
Magnificent defending. Busquets under the cosh. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
De Jong. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And the short option preferred. And crossed in the direction of the back post. A decisive clearance it was. Paul Pogba doing his job defensively. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Sergio Busquets. On to De Jong. Torres. Oh, great attacking play. He cuts it back. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Busquets. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Scott McTominay. Paul Pogba. And United couldn't keep possession. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Read it superbly to take back possession. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he take advantage? Surely. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Sergio Busquets. Pedri. And Depay on the ball. Depay intercepting it intelligently. De Jong. And a chance to level it. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Who can they pick out? Well, not cleared away completely. And attempting the through ball. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Bruno Fernandes. Bale. Pedri. And beyond the last defender, offside. Gareth Bale. Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there's a cover-up. And maybe scope for United to add to their advantage with this set piece. And there's the delivery. Oh, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. De Jong. Sergio Busquets. Well, he could run onto it here. Depay. And players waiting in the centre. Aubameyang. De Jong. This could square the game. Determined defending. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Bruno Fernandes. Sancho. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Here's a change for Manchester United. To deliver it accurately. Bruno Fernandes. Corner awarded to Manchester United. And over it comes, and he clears the danger. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift. Surely. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Oh, a really good header. But the goalkeeper there to cover up. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So underway again, Barcelona trailing going into the second half. Can they come up with the right response? Sergio Busquets. Dest. And Torres on the ball. Araujo. Pedri. And Depay on the ball. Possibility for Aubameyang. Oh, off the post, still alive. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, as you can see, he's first to react, he's first to the ball, and he deserves his goal. That's an excellent finish.
So back underway, one goal apiece here. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Ronaldo. Encouraging stuff from United. It's going to be United's free kick. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Sanchez. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
And taken short. Wasn't really under any pressure, but a goal kick it is here. And the story now confirmed, Spurs have got their man, Stuart.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well. Well, this is a really good game of football. Both sides have played well going forward. There's been plenty of chances, goals, and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
Well, that's one for them to pursue. And there it is, a chance. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming onto the pitch, number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, no stopping him. To take the lead. And now it is there for him. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
So they're playing once more. Will Barcelona be able to bounce back? Piqué. Piqué with it. Now Busquets. Pedri. Depay. That's well blocked. Able to clear the danger. Corner kick though here. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And now the delivery. Busquets. And here's Dembele. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
A change for Manchester United. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one.
Harry Maguire to be replaced by number 3, Eric.
Pedri. Promising move from Barcelona. Pedri. Depay. Crossed in there. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
That deep delivery. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And snuffing out the danger. Scott McTominay. Oh, good use of the ball. Sanchez. Can he finish? And no way through. Wan-Bissaka. Can he find someone at the far post? Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
25,
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes, and now both sides will make personnel switches. Dembele. A really sumptuous ball. Dembele must take the lead here. Still possibilities. Oh, fine save, and it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
It's going to be United's free kick.
Number 18,
And United will switch things around personnel-wise.
Number 21, Edinson Cavani.
Cavani. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Manchester United on the front foot in the closing moments. Can they find a winner? And now they have the ball back. Juan Mata. Well, he failed to deliver that time. Sergio Busquets. They've regained possession. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Shot attempted. He's scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
Playing it in. Well, it still could be dangerous. And he got to it fairly easily. Delightful pass. Oh, could be a chance. Still could be dangerous. And thumped away. Well, a fantastic final. And it's going to end in the most nerve-shredding way possible with a penalty shootout. A keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift. Well, the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was, one for his own highlights reel. Possibility for Aubameyang. Oh, off the post, still alive. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Sanchez. Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, no stopping him. To take the lead. And now it is there for him. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. And here's Dembele. Goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And he's taken the low road, beautifully done. And he steps up to take his penalty. He had to score, and he does. And the keeper denies them from the spot. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. Foiled by the post. Well, he gave it real leather, but miles off target. So lethal in front of goal. Can he keep his cool? And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. And the penalty converted here. You want a pressure cooker, this is it. He must score. Oh, that's it! The final act in the drama. One team jubilant, the other distraught.
Well, what an ending to a very good tournament, and I think they fully deserve to win it. Maybe not in this manner, though, but it was great entertainment.
It certainly was, and they're not going to forget this in a hurry. A proud moment for everyone involved with the club, but for their opponents, it's a case of trying to forget and move on as quickly as possible.
Well, I think we should give them some credit too. They played their part in what was an excellent contest. Some of their football was brilliant.
Yes, fair play, Stuart. The party in full swing now. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. Well, they certainly weren't going through the motions. It meant a lot to them, and now they're about to receive their prize.
Well, it doesn't matter how important the competition is, you always want to win, and that's what they've done here.
And the trophy lift is always something to savour for the players involved. Here we go now. A pre-season success story.
Well, it's a good habit to have, Derek. Keep lifting those trophies. It's a great start for them.
Certainly have applied themselves in this particular tournament. And the celebrations now in full swing. Full marks to the entire team, and now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Yeah, really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And plenty of photographers here, so the players can share their victory with the world.
Well, fantastic, Derek. And they've set down a marker here.
And scope for them to produce something exciting. Oh, and Ronaldo has scored! The first goal will give them such a lift. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. opportunity for Aubameyang. Oh, off the post, still alive. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. Sanchez. Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Well, no stopping him. To take the lead. And now it is there for him. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. And here's Dembele. And a goal here. The keeper unable to prevent it. Barcelona are level. Oh, that's it! The final act in the drama. One team jubilant,